children. In the last class, we have discussed about clinical thermometer and the structure of clinical thermometer briefly. Today, in today's class, we have to discuss about how to read the clinical thermometer and what are the precautions should be taken while measuring the clinical thermometer, as well as the diagram of clinical thermometer we have to discuss in today's class. First of all, we will discuss about the diagram of a clinical thermometer. I told that clinical thermometer, it is having a narrow glass tube. It is a narrow glass tube. And at the one end of that thermometer, you will come across a bulb that is called as a mercury bulb that is filled with mercury. And here at one thread you will come across in middle of the thermometer that is called as the mercury thread. And you will come across a scale to measure the temperature of the human body. They have mentioned the scale here. That should be mentioned with the help of degree Celsius. Here degree Celsius or degree Fahrenheit. In both measurement you can measure the temperature of the human body. This is about the diagram of clinical thermometer. You have to draw this diagram and you have to label the parts of the clinical thermometer. And you have to draw this diagram in the practical book. Okay, understood? It is having a narrow glass tube and mercury bulb, scale and mercury thread. And you have to show here scale from here 35 to 42 degrees Celsius you have to show, and below that you have 96 to 104 you have to show degree Celsius, sorry, degree Fahrenheit. Down degree Fahrenheit, here degree Celsius. Okay, how to read this clinical thermometer first we have to discuss. First, note the temperature difference indicated between the two bigger mark. Here, this is one bigger mark and this is one bigger mark. That is 35, 36, 37, 38, like this. You have to note where this mercury thread will stop. Up to that mark, you have to note that one. Next, note the number of divisions between these marks. Number of division. How many number of division in between these? You have to smaller marks you have to consider. Here 1, 2, 3, 4 and bigger small line. Again 1, 2, 3, 4. Again one line. Like that you will come across. Same. Bigger marks read 1 degree. If you consider this bigger mark, it is considered as 1 degree. From 35 to 36 like this 1 degree Celsius. Like that. Okay. There are 5 divisions between them. In between that you will come across 5 divisions. One small division is equal to 1 by 2 is equal to 0.2 degree Celsius. That one mark, small mark here, it will be measured as 0.2 degree Celsius. That means 0.2 degree Celsius. The small line indicates. See here, there are 5 divisions between them. One small division is equal to 1 by 5 is equal to 0.2 degree Celsius. Hold the thermometer firmly and give it a few jerks. That means you have to hold the thermometer firmly, means tightly, and you have to hold it properly, and you have to give firm jerks. Jerks means what? You have to hold properly and you have to do like this. Okay, jerks. Okay, the why that mercury level should come to a normal. That means the jerks will bring the level of mercury down. It will come, mercury should come down, and up to that you have to give jerk. Then only you have to take the measurement of the human body temperature. That's why what you have to do, hold the thermometer firmly and give it a few jerks like this. But you should be careful while giving jerks because it will fall sometimes, because it is a glass apparatus. You should be careful. You have to give few jerks like this and give the level, and the jerks will bring the level of mercury down. Ensure that it falls below 35 degree Celsius. Jerks, if you give jerk and you have to check whether it is present below 35 or not. Then only you should take the measurement. While measuring the clinical thermometer, first of all, you have to ensure that whether it is mercury level should be in the water below 35 or not. You have to check that. Very important that is. Ensure that it falls below 35 degrees Celsius or not. Place bulb of the thermometer under a tongue where you have to measure the temperature of the human body, and you have to keep the bulb of the thermometer, this bulb, okay, bulb of the thermometer below the tongue. You have to keep the bulb of the thermometer below the tongue for the temperature measurement, temperature of the human body. Sometimes it will be kept in armpit, but usually it will be kept below the tongue or under the tongue to measure the temperature of the human body. I think you are having clinical thermometer in your home. You can check that one, and you have to see the scales in that, how they are measured. That you can refer, and you have to draw the diagram of a clinical thermometer. It is very important. Draw, and you have to write the explanation. What you have to write, I will give that explanation. Okay. Next, very important thing what you have to remember, ensures that it falls below the 35 degrees Celsius. Whether the mercury level will be below the 35 degree or not, you have to first check. Okay, then only you have to take the measurement of the clinical body temperature with help of clinical thermometer. And you have to place that clinical thermometer bulb. Okay, bulb you have to place, not this side. Okay, you have to keep the bulb of the clinical thermometer below the tongue. Bulb means you can understand. Okay, here you will come across clink here in the clinical thermometer. That is a difference you will come across about the clinical as well as laboratory thermometer. We'll discuss about that afterwards again. The next we have to discuss what is the normal temperature of human body. You know about what is the normal temperature of human body. Okay, the normal temperature of human body or average temperature of human body is 37 degrees Celsius, or if it is measured in Fahrenheit, then it will be 98.6 Fahrenheit, degree Fahrenheit, 98.6 degree Fahrenheit. This is the normal temperature of human body. This is average temperature of human body. Always it will not be exactly 37 degrees Celsius. You don't feel that you are not having 37 degrees Celsius. It is not exactly 37 degrees Celsius always. Okay, sometimes it may be slightly below the 37 degree or slightly above the 37 degree Celsius. Normal temperature of human body is 37 degrees Celsius. Always it will not be exactly. Sometimes it will be exactly, but sometimes it may vary slightly below the 37 degrees Celsius or slightly above the 37 degree Celsius. Okay, then what are the precautions should be taken while measuring the clinical thermometer? Because you should take precautions while measuring the clinical thermometer. What are the precautions should be taken while measuring the clinical thermometer? First one, thermometer should be washed before and after use, preferably with an antiseptic solution, because you are keeping that in the mouth of other human being. That's why you should be washed after and before use. You should be washed with antiseptic solution. Next, second one, ensures that before use the mercury level should be below the 35 degree Celsius. I told about that. Now before use, this will be below the 35 degree Celsius. Read the thermometer keeping the level of mercury along the line of sight. Okay, how you have to read the thermometer keeping the level of mercury along the line of sight. You have to keep that thermometer like this, and it should be above exactly seen with the help of your eyesight. It should be corrected with the help. It should be correct to the measurement of your eyesight. Like that, you have to keep like this. Thermometer. Handle the thermometer with care if it hits against some hard object, it can break. It is a glass apparatus. That's why you should be handle with care, because if you hit any hard object, it may break. Don't hold the thermometer by the bulb while reading it. I should not hold the thermometer bulb while measuring the temperature of the body. You should not hold the bulb. Okay, this side you have to hold, or in the middle you have to hold like that. Do not hold the thermometer by the bulb while reading it. Okay. Next, avoid keeping the thermometer in the sun or near a flame. It may break. You should not bring near the flame, or you should not keep the thermometer in the sunlight, because it may break. It's a glass apparatus. It is designed to measure the temperature of human body, because you can see the measurement 35 to 42 degrees Celsius, because it is designed to measure human body temperature lies in between that. That's why it is designed to measure the temperature of the human body. These are the what precautions should be measured while measuring the thermometer, because nowadays you are using a digital thermometer instead of mercury thermometer, because if you use mercury in the thermometer, mercury is poisonous or toxic. It is dangerous to dispose. You should be careful while disposing it. If it may break. It is dangerous to dispose them. Mercury is very poisonous. That's why nowadays we are using a digital thermometer. You saw that one, I think, in the hospital and all. Nowadays they are using digital thermometer. This is about the clinical thermometer. Okay, what are the precautions should be taken? You have to note these precautions. I will not give the answers for this question. If I give the same question, mention the precautions should be taken while measuring the clinical thermometer. All these steps you have to write. You have to take the points in your rough book, and afterwards you copy in the fair book. Okay, the thermometer should be washed before and after use, preferably with an antiseptic solution. Ensure that before use the mercury level should be below the 35 degrees Celsius. Read the thermometer keeping the level of mercury along the line of sight, and handle the thermometer with care. If it hits against some hard object, it can break. Do not hold the thermometer by the bulb while reading it. Avoid keeping the thermometer in the sun or near the flame. It may break. It is designed to measure the temperature of the human body only. Okay, this is not a precaution. Okay, this is mentioned for it is designed to measure the only to measure the human body temperature. This is about the clinical thermometer. I think you understood about the clinical thermometer. If you have any doubt, you can ask about the clinical thermometer, and you have to draw the diagram of clinical thermometer in your practical book. Okay, draw neatly. I saw some drawings, but they are not neat in your practical book. Some students they have done nicely, very nicely, but some students they are doing for teacher's sake, not for their. Huh? But the teacher is asking homework, that's why they are writing. Okay, that is not the thing. Okay, it is for you. You should learn those things. You have to draw neatly, and you have to label the parts. Thank you. Explanation I will give about clinical thermometer afterwards. I will send in the group itself. Thank you. If you have any doubt, you can ask.